Oh, well, Retro Pat, you played like 8 hours of Dungeon Defenders yesterday. Do you really want to play more? Yes. The answer is yes. Yo, what's up? Good morning, guys. How are we doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully maybe you've been playing some Dungeon Defenders while watching this Dungeon Defender video. I've been loving this game more than ever. I mean, I feel like I say that all the time, but once again, it's like unfolding layers. And I feel like I'm on the edge of another breakthrough in Dungeon Defenders. I feel like I'm so close to a new opening of the game, which is one of the most satisfying feelings. Like, I will never forget the first time, which is still pretty recent, that I got mythical gear, and it was just such an insane power boost. Now, I really want to get transcendent gear, and I'm still a little lost on that path. However, something people have been suggesting to me in the comments for a very long time now is to try Tinkerer's Lab Nightmare difficulty. I don't know the build, I don't know the strategy, I don't even know the map. I know nothing about this, okay? I'm jumping into this for the very first time, so I appreciate patience. I appreciate advice always in the comments because they're super helpful with that. I try to find stuff online, and I try to find progression guides and information for Dungeon Defenders online, and it's really, really hard. It's really sad because I do feel like this game is so incredible, but I feel like for a new player to jump into it, the barrier to entry is so harsh. Also, I just realized I have a certain amount of time to actually build. How many crystals are there? So we gotta get a move on essentially. Should I grab the high up chest? Yeah, this one up over here before I actually jump down. There's 4 crystals I need to protect. I'm just gonna focus on getting harpoons or whatever built, and I'm hoping like 1 or 2 defenses or whatever will take care of whatever's coming in, but I don't even know like I don't know what's coming in. So there should be a spider over here somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and just like place a harpoon here. This is like on a track. Okay, this does not move the harpoon though. That's at least nice. Interesting. I actually have way more mana. I have 200 mana here. So you know what? Here, I'm also gonna go ahead and place one here. Okay, that's what I'll do. And then hopefully those 2 harpoons can take care of that zone. If I can place 2 harpoons at each crystal and that takes care of everything, I mean, that would be the dream, but that feels way too easy. So we'll see what happens. This map is already hella confusing. It's one of those maps that supports 6 defenders, which is how you know it's absolutely massive. Speaking of maps that support 6 defenders, I do really want to go back and try again to complete. It was like the mining Taverley or whatever it's called map. I really liked that map. That was definitely the most beautiful map that I've ever seen in Dungeon Defenders, in my personal opinion. And the fact that I failed it like multiple times. I tried to beat that map, I think twice, if not more. I think it might have been 3 times actually, and I failed each time. So I would love to retry that. Now, obviously, this is just my first time doing this, and this is pretty terrible and pathetic so far. Hopefully, I can get down to some sort of efficiency route on this strategy to where I can actually. I mean, I don't even know if I'll be able to beat it. Let's, slow down. I don't even know if I'll be able to beat this. So I have 2 towers so far protected. We're gonna head over here. There should be a chest. Maybe it's under, I assume the chest is under. Got 90 seconds. There's a chest here I can grab, and I'm assuming there's a chest under here as well. How do I want to place the harpoons here? Maybe I don't know where they're coming in from. I'm just learning straight up from scratch here. We're gonna place like just extra harpoons, backup harpoons, just all over the place. Sure, why not? Whatever. I'll place a bouncing blockade here because it seems like a decent spot. I have no idea where things are, where choke points are, yada yada. I'm gonna jump down, go grab this chest, and then head over to the very last crystal, which is just right over here. So the location of the last crystal is pretty easy. Is that an elevator? Dude, this is... Whew. I don't know what I'm gonna need built to protect this crystal is my only concern. I'm gonna go ahead and do like a bouncer blockade here and a bouncer blockade here, and then just do stuff like this. I have no idea what's gonna be needed in this zone to actually protect it. Can I even place one here? Probably gonna go ahead and just jump into the level here in a quick sec. If this shoddy defense setup, like this shit is so shitty, if this like absolutely scrambled together setup is good enough to protect the crystals, I would be amazed. But I'm gonna jump into it. This is my first time ever, once again, first time ever attempting. Like, where are they coming from? I see some guys coming from down here. I mean, I'll place a harpoon, sure. Get some shots in. Get some damage in. A guy coming over here. Okay. Crystal is under attack. Let's Blood Rage over to it as soon as possible. I have, like, no mana. Okay. This is fine, though. It's still getting under attack, but it's mostly fine. Place an extra bouncer blockade, or should have placed one closer, I guess. This guy's in a weird spot. I don't care if all the crystals take damage as long as I win. I'm almost there, 87. Okay, now I know that minions come from this direction. That's good to know. We're going to be learning a lot. Okay, this was so easy. I don't know how good the rewards are on this map, because this is one of those. So I want to preface, this is one of those maps where I'm supposed to only play the first wave and then open all the chests and sort of rerun it from there. I have no idea what sort of strategy. That was actually, like, really easy. Which I guess is the point of these wave 1 maps. But let me go around and now collect all the chests and see how good the rewards are. Actually, I think there was a chest up here, wasn't there? There's one right here. Let's see. Are these upgrades? I mean, they look like pretty big upgrades to me. Kind of. Mythical Ice Sword. Should I just pick up everything just in case? None of these are upgrades right now. But that has 145, 187 possible upgrades. I feel like I want to equip this. I feel like this is just an upgrade for me. You know? I feel like I'm going to have to, you know, I'll have to spend the level ups on it. But I think that actually is an upgrade. So we're going to go for that. I think right now, you know what? I'm just going to pick up everything. I'm going to run around, pick up everything, and then we'll deal with the other stuff here in a sec. Now, where is... Okay, didn't mean to do that. There's a chest. There's a chest over there I can't really see. That's my spawn. So there's a chest... I can't make this jump, can I? Oh, no, you kind of can. Oh, that's very cool. Is it up high, though? I got 130 seconds to get all these chests. Let me run around and focus for a sec. Like, look at all the... Okay, I'm just going to grab everything. We'll view it in the box later. Okay, here's the chest I was trying to get to. I just couldn't figure out a way. We got it, fellas. Another chest. Doing the wave itself was really easy. I have a long way to go in terms of efficiently grinding it and everything, but that was much easier than I expected. Where does this take me to? Okay, up here, right to the chest. Perfect. Perfect. And there's one more chest on the map that I have to grab. It's incredibly slow pacing. But I'm feeling like this could be even better than the... Like, Endless Spires was the start of this sort of strategy, this sort of wave 1 grind, but this could be even better. Alright. That's all the chests. Let's return to Tavern and just check the boxes really quick to see if anything's interesting. Also, I didn't see how much XP I gained. That would have been a great thing to check to see how much XP I actually gained on that. I think I was at like 79 mil before, so I gained at least 700k XP on that one wave. That's kind of insane. Okay, that could be... Dude, that could be new at best XP per hour. We'll have to see. Because currently my best XP is like Glitter Helm Insane, which gets around, I think it's like 2.6 or 2.8, like 2.5 mil-ish XP per 10 minutes. If that could be done in a faster time. If that could gain me like 1 mil XP even in like 5 minutes, or like, hopefully like 2 to 3, that'd be better, but we'll have to see. I have to learn that though and get a lot of the... There's so much learning and so much strategy to get down. Let me go. I haven't cleaned up my boxes in a couple episodes. Honestly, let's just go ahead and do that. So I have so many pets that haven't been dragged over into my pet box yet. And then I have a bunch of random weapons all over the place. Like this was my old sword that I just unequipped. Let's check out my new sword and just dump XP into it, honestly. Because this thing, I have so much mana. 1.67 bill. Let's go ahead. I want to go into damage, I think. Let's just dump. Let's absolutely dump. Yeah, so I already spent like 400,000 mana right there. I'm down to just dump. This is 50 levels per... This sword can go up to level 187. That's wild. I'm going to dump like 2 more levels in to make it to 180. And then... We'll do attack rate to 50. Sure, why not? Make it nice and even. Let's go ahead and compare these new stats after upgrading over to my old sword. I think that's the thing I want to do. So, literally 100 more... tower damage. That's crazy. I'm sacrificing 40 attack rate for 100 damage, 30 or something AoE, and then plus 1 HP. This is, and then also I have more like attack damage on this. So this sword is way better. I'm glad I did that just to get this sword, and it attacks way faster. Plus it looks awesome. This is a nice Quick little sword upgrade to start the episode. Barely even tried. That's awesome to see. Let's keep going through, though, just in case. I probably should have... Like this! I'm an idiot. Because this is an upgrade. I shouldn't... I just spent all that mana for no reason. I mean, that's just a noob mistake, but that's what happens. I definitely should have checked. Because this is a huge upgrade. No way. And it's a cooler sword, in my opinion. I like the scimitar. 114 HP, 141, 120. This is a way better sword. This is an insane upgrade comparatively to the sword I just spent a shit ton of mana upgrading. I can make a lot of mana really fast, though. It's okay. That's mostly fine. This sword is also pretty nuts. Dude, all these scimitars. This is also very similar, like a scimitar. Okay, that's a huge upgrade. That's awesome. What is this sword as well? This thing's crazy. I want to keep that for Fashionscape prospect, but that's a wild sword. This thing's also pretty nuts. Damn, dude. Okay, there's some crazy swords. I'm definitely going to keep running Tinkers. That's going to be end up being the new strat probably, but let's go ahead and actually go through armor as well. Let me first check. I'm on pristine. Yeah, so my armor stat for my Squire is pristine. Let me go through and see if I have any upgrades. This one looks like it could be better, but it really depends after, like, how the stats look after getting... I don't think so. Like, even after leveling it up and even after the set bonus, like, this is looking pretty... It's pretty barely better / close. I think it's best not to worry about it. What about this one? It's a plate coat, though. Plate mitts. That's a nice pair of plate mitts, though, I will say. Okay, I think that's it for... So, no armor upgrade, but a pretty big sword upgrade. And the question is, do I want to just dump more mana into this one right away? Or go, like, actually do more runs? I think I am just going to dump more. This is kind of stupid. I'm not going to dump as much as I did last time, though. But I'll go ahead and dump... yeah, there we go. But get it to 101. Mythical Poisonous Skeletal Blade. These stats are wild on one piece of gear, dude. That's a pretty big stat bonus for me across the board for this new sword, and I prefer the look. Okay, let's go in for another run. I'm going to try to learn some sort of efficient strategy. The main thing is I have to learn the map. The map is, like, way too convoluted for me at the moment. I don't really understand the best route on the map itself, which is, I mean, that's a #1 issue. So something that I end up doing, this is other Dungeon Defenders players can let me know their thoughts. Something that I end up doing is I end up looking at I press tab so much, and I end up looking at the map so much that it actually ends up hurting my learning understanding of the map, if that makes sense. If that makes any sense. So what I mean by that is, like, I bring up, instead of just playing the map and being in the moment, essentially, I end up looking at the map over and over and over again. And I look at the layout and I kind of, like, see the grid and stuff, but I never actually learn, like, physically what the map should look like in front of me. So I feel like I should stop pressing tab so much, but I also need to see the chest placements. So it's like it's a tough thing for me to manage. I feel like it's been a tough thing for me to it's almost like yeah, I don't know, it's almost like when you fast travel too much in Skyrim or a game like that, right? It's like when you fast travel too much and you actually never learn a lot of things you kind of do need to learn in those games. I need to kind of get better at just traveling the map itself and just kind of playing the game as intended a little more. Obviously, the map is really powerful and it's good to look at the map, but I need to be doing a little bit more of a mixture. That guy actually, like, hurt me or something. Can I jump up here? Nice. Kind of cool. Just trying to get some sort of jumps around. There's a lot of jumps you can make to make this whole run pretty fast and such. And this something like this just takes so much trial. You know, like, something to learn an efficient strat and efficient routes for a new map like this. It's just a lot of trial and failure and, like, energy and effort and running around, seeing where you can jump to, what jumps are efficient, like what high grounds and low grounds. Like, I just have to, like, play this map a ton. I might even start playing this map a little bit off camera. We'll see, just to learn. I probably want to be playing a little bit more off camera. I might even start, like, XP grinding a little bit off camera. I might start doing a little bit more stuff off camera to just sort of practice and learn. But it's tough. A whole point of my series to a huge extent is, like, kind of me looking like an idiot and learning things from scratch. Like, I'm a very slow learner, and I'm always honest about that. Like, I'm not someone who picks up games and learns them very quickly. But I think a lot of people, I think Dungeon Defenders is an incredible game, and I think it takes a really long time to learn, and I want to show the whole like learning process and everything along the way. It's something I kind of enjoy doing, and I think not many people show how to learn a game from scratch or like learning like a skill from scratch. All right, this is like the last crystal. I'm gonna go ahead and press G, but this crystal pretty much just needs like some harpoons, and I should be good. I think I might even just do one like here, I guess. Kind of awkward, but sure. Those little minions going down there is kind of funny. Should be pretty good here. I'm gonna put a harpoon here, I guess, as well, but whatever. Should be pretty safe from this point on. Some crystals under attack. Obviously, if I can get a crystal to never be attacked as well, like that's a huge XP bonus. So that'll be good to work on in the future. Maybe Blood Rage for a sec. Can I make this jump with Blood Rage? Nice. That was actually kind of sick. Yeah, so learning, I should put like a... I probably should just do like spike blockades. Like I don't need bouncer blockades, honestly. Anything that just stops them from touching the crystal is kind of ideal. I think I should just be doing like spikes and harpoons wherever necessary. This guy's kind of stuck. Depending on how good the XP is, I might want to enable certain strategies, like trying specifically not to get hit too. There we go, nice. We'll see how much I do in terms of getting those 30% XP bonuses. I just don't know. We'll let this guy finish. Let's see. Bottom right hand corner, the score is going to tell me how much XP I gain here, and I have no idea. I think I didn't take no player damage, so I gained 1.3 times on that. Dude, what the fuck is that XP? Like 1.6 mil for one wave? There's no... This has to be way faster. Once again, I'm just gonna grab everything. There's no shot. This has to be way faster than my current strat, which is Glitterhelm Caverns. That is an absurd amount of XP for however long this took. I feel like at peak efficiency and rates, I feel like I should be able to do runs of this pretty quickly at some point. How quickly, I don't know. I'll probably end up doing... I mean, this Tinkerer's Lab is going to unlock a whole nother like mini series on the channel, essentially similar to how I did with the mythical grind with Endless Spires, doing like a loop from 1 hour. With Glitterhelm Cavern, I did a loop from 1 hour of XP. I did a loop from 1 hour of mana for Endless Spires, like testing that with multiple strategies, learning it, yada yada. Like whenever it's these checkpoints, like I said earlier in the video, like learning these new checkpoints just unlocks so much for the game, and it really unfolds another layer for sure. So I'm gonna grab all this. I'm going to... Do I have one more chest to go collect? I think 2 more. No, 3 more, actually. Okay, there's a lot of chests on the map, man. There's one over there. I can see it. My understanding of the map right now is just really piss poor, in all honesty. But there's that chest achieved. Then we've got 2 more, like totally on the opposite sides. My order for this was terrible. All right, here's one of the 2 remaining. All right, here's the last chest. All right, let's head back to the tavern, see if there's any more upgrades. All right, over to the item box we go. Let's see if there's anything interesting awaiting. This sword is so... Okay, I gotta see this equipped. I'm sorry. Come on. That is crazy. But back to the actually good sword. Where is that over here? 28 million mana it's worth after all the upgrades. I feel like... Wait, what? I was saying earlier that I spent like 400,000 mana, but that's not true at all. I spent like 400 mil. I just realized because I'm in the billions, not the... Wow, that still hasn't really set in. Interesting. So I spent like 400 million mana in like 2 seconds. Okay, that's pretty disgusting. I'm gonna have to farm mana, man. I'm gonna have to farm a lot more mana at some point still. At this point, I think I'm reaching a point where I should just like farm for hours and hours. All right, mythical plate hood. We've seen that. No, I don't see any new armor. That's going to be good for me, I think. Yeah, versus 198. I mean, this is actually really good, to be fair. This is actually pretty solid, but I'm losing a lot of damage. Like, even if I spent the next 80 upgrades or whatever into damage, I'd still be way too behind on damage, and I'm only gaining... The 103 AoE is not worth the damage loss. Yeah, it's whatever. I feel like nothing here is an upgrade. Yeah, nothing. No armor upgrades yet, but the sword upgrade for this episode has been super huge, and I do think that is where I'm going to call it today. Shockingly, dude, the 82 million or 82 out of 85 million XP is crazy. That's what I'm gonna call it today. Just sort of testing and learning Tinkerer's Lab for the very first time. Only doing like 2 runs or so, right? I have a lot to learn. I'm excited. This is gonna be a whole new chapter. I'm excited to unlock more of this. I'm excited to do more runs. I'm excited to learn a route. I'm excited to test XP per hour, mana per hour. But I'm pretty far from that. I have a lot more runs to do before I actually feel comfortable doing that. But quick little episode today, just sort of breaking through things and learning something new for the first time. It's always a scary thing to like learn something new for the first time, especially on camera. So thank you guys for watching though. Hopefully it was enjoyable. Like the video if it was, dislike if not, and subscribe for daily videos. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you very soon. Peace, Arito.